From New York, where our little science fiction drama has reached a climax. A bunch of super-evolved reptiles from outer space are about to eat me. They've already scarfed down my sweater, and that's a cotton poly blend. I don't want to die. I want to go back to Earth and devote my life to preaching peace and brotherhood to all mankind.
Bill, wake up. You've been dreaming.
What? Huh? What? Where am I? Biff! It was all a dream. It's Late Night with David Letterman. Tonight, Sonny Bono and Cher. Plus, Paul Schaefer and the world's most dangerous band.
Bill, are you going to devote your life to preaching peace and brotherhood?
It was a dream, you pinhead. Come on, let's party. David Letterman.
How you doing? Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the program. We got an interesting show for you folks tonight. Are we a little nervous or not, Paul?
I'm a little iffy about it.
Yeah, we have. We've created here a minor. Wouldn't you say it's safe to say it's a minor media event?
Yes.
Yeah. We are having two people together.
It's a media event.
But it's a major media event? Really?
Yeah.
Major media event. Well, no wonder we're nervous then. I'll tell you more about the major media event a little bit later. Now I'm completely thrown. I didn't realize it was a major. It's a major media event. Yeah. Well, this to me sounds a little strange. Today, Supreme Court nominee Anthony Kennedy said at a press conference, "No, I've never smoked marijuana, but sure, I'd love to try." It is a major media event? Minor. Well, now, what would be an example of a major media event?
Well,
Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
There, that was a... See, if you compare it to Pearl Harbor, this is nowhere.
That's true.
No, this would be a minor.
This compared to Pearl Harbor would be a...
There, now we've put it back into perspective for you. Although it feels a little like Pearl Harbor here now. Yesterday, an Italian was fined for entering England with a sleeping snake concealed in his pants. I'll pause here to give you folks at home the chance to make up your own foul joke there. Thank you very much, Anton. Yesterday, singer David Crosby's drug conviction, for which he spent 5 months in jail, was thrown out. It's nice to see that Judge Ginsburg is working again. It's times like this I wish I could sing, because I do something from Oklahoma.
Let's do it.
I don't sing, so I can't. Nope, don't. Guy jumps up with a microphone. Anyway, here's our media event for the weekend. We have Sonny Bono on the program tonight, and also appearing a little bit later, and with Sonny will be his former wife, Cher. There, you see, that's the Not very good with these minor media events. And now, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to our good friend, Mr. Paul Schaefer. Paul is...
Thank you very much. Thanks so much.
You ought to be here today, boy. The halls are crawling with show business people here today. Managers and agents and press people and PR, vermin. It's wonderful to be here. Let's do our top 10 list, and then we'll get to tonight's viewer mail before we begin the big show. This comes to us, as always, from the home office in Scottsdale, Arizona. Here we go. Top 10 terrifying things that come to you as you're falling asleep. You know, Paul, just before you nod off, a thought will flash across your mind.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, and it can keep you up for days if it's the appropriate thought. Here we have the top 10 terrifying thoughts that come to you as you're falling asleep. Number 10, what if there are other Stallone brothers? Number 9, that guy moving in next door sure looked a lot like John Bowser Bauman. Number 8, could I get a rash on the inside of my skin? Number 7, did I really give Wendell my home number? Number 6, what if God is a lot like Howie Mandel? Number 5, I could have sworn I saw Jimmy the Greek behind the hamper. Number 4, what if the musical Cats is now and forever? Number 3, is that my hand? Number 2, what the hell is in secret sauce? And number 1, what if John Gotti didn't think I was kidding? Well, there you have it. All right, thank you very much, Paul. Let's get to the viewer mail because we want to save plenty of time for Sonny, Bono, and Cher.
Gee, that would be great if the two of them, but it would never happen.
It ain't going to happen.
No, it ain't going to happen
because I can see these management weasels running around backstage right now saying, there was no song. Song? Who said anything about a song?
No, it'll never.
No, that won't fly. Also, we have Dr. Ted Borges, a podiatrist, on. Get a song out of him.
Maybe he'll do I Got You, Babe.
He'll do a song with Sonny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good enough.
Sonny and the Doctor.
Anyway, in the meantime, we're going to answer our viewer mail, which has accumulated over the last 7 days. Here it is right here. Letter number 1. Dear Dave, it begins, I've noticed that at the end of your show you take off your jacket and hand it to one of the people on the set. Dave, what do they do with your jacket? A bewildered fan, Carrie Dandegrift, Houston, Texas. This is an excellent question, by the way. I usually don't wear a jacket more than once, so I'm not really sure what they do. Biff, what happened? What do you do with the jacket when I'm done with it?
Dave, I just added to the big ball of sports coats.
The big ball of sports coats. You know, I think when Sonny and Cher get a look at the big ball of sports coats, they might reconsider this whole damn mess. Letter number 2. Dear Dave, what is it like being famous? Not knowingly, Liz Lowe's, Long Branch, New Jersey. Well, Liz, you know, people imagine that it's very glamorous, but always being recognized actually can be kind of a nuisance. In fact, whenever I go into public, I have to wear this disguise here. This is the only way people will leave me alone, and then I can pretty much go anywhere I want. Just walking around like that, it's not a problem for me. I just put on this simple little disguise.
Come on
mask,
now, wait a second.
Not a problem at all.
What the hell is going on with this?
What's the matter, Paul?
Have I worked on this show for 6 years just to be insulted like this?
It's just a joke. Will you
Come
relax?
on.
It's only a joke. It's a little cardboard cutout. I put it on my face.
Yeah.
Only a joke. We all enjoyed it. I'm sorry you're miffed, but it's just a joke. So why don't you just relax?
All right. You relax. Okay?
Letter number 3.
You relax
What?
because I'm out of here. I'm out.
Oh, no.
You relax. Enough. You know, with a wire comes out of your shirt in the middle of a show.
That could be important.
You're
You got a wire
walking
coming out of
and
your
you're doing
shirt. Wait a
show
minute,
with
Paul.
a reunion and
I'll
Sonny,
handle
and you
this.
learn
Hold
all
it,
the
Paul.
old hits.
Wait a minute, Paul.
that
Wait
they
a second.
have.
I know how to handle this. Paul, look. Look, Paul. Rice Krispies squares.
What?
Rice Krispies squares, Paul. Freshly baked. There they are.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Just this once, though. Don't let it happen. All right.
Thanks, Paul. Boy, there's a joke we never get tired of, huh?
I want to sing on the show before, you know.
What letter are we up to now? Is it 3 or 4? Number 3, Dear Dave, how do you stop a clown from laughing? Well, this is an excellent question, Andy, and we're lucky to have an authority on this subject right here on our own staff. Folks, please say hello to Flunky, the late-night viewer mail clown. Flunky? Have a seat, Flunky. Flunky, thank you very much for being here, and That's okay. It's not like I was doing anything else. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Tell us, how have you been? Well, okay, I guess the left side of my body keeps going numb. So. Geez, well, that sounds serious. No, I think it's just from sleeping outside. I see. Anyway, Flunky, a viewer wrote in with what I thought was a very interesting question. Did you hear what the question was, Flunky? No, sorry, I was in the John. Yeah. He wanted to know how is it possible? Is there any way you can stop a clown like yourself from laughing? Anything you can do to stop a clown? Yeah, that's brilliant. Okay. Well, I guess you could point out he makes very little money. Another surefire way, I guess, is deliver a subpoena from his ex-wife. Right. Or you could give him an insurance chart that shows the lifespan of guys that inhale grease paint fumes all day. Yeah. That's a laugh killer. Yeah. Okay, Flunky, thank you very much. You can point out he lives in a trailer. Okay, fine. You could give him some bad sores on his right leg that are slow to heal. All right, Flunky, that's plenty. Thank you very much. Ask him the last time he had a woman. That'll send the laughs right down the toilet. Okay, Flunky, thank you. Thank you very much. Now, anything else going on for you that we ought to know about? Yeah, I was trying to get in on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Well, that would be great. And you would be turning cartwheels and juggling and waving to the kids, stuff like that? No, actually, I asked for a spot where you sit in the car. Oh. But I'm not holding my breath. Yeah, well, we'll keep our fingers crossed for you. I gotta go, Dave. I want to get my picture taken with Sonny, okay? Okay, sure thing, Flunky. And thank you very much. And as you go on your way, spreading laughter to people of all ages. Yeah, right. Thanks again. Yikes. Letter number 4. Letter number 4. Thank you very much, Paul. Letter number 4. Letter number 4. Letter number 4. That's right. Letter number 4. Letter number 4. Letter number 4. Some of the kids here in the audience are doing their homework, and we don't want to disturb them. Letter number 4. That's right. Dear Dave, why do you constantly move back and forth during the monologue? You look as if you've got to use the bathroom real bad. A concerned viewer, Terry Teague, Marietta, Georgia. Oh, brother, not again. Gerard! Yeah. Gerard! Whose idea was it now for me to constantly move back and forth during the monologue?
It was a long time ago. I don't really remember.
What?
It was my idea.
That's right. It was your idea, Gerard. And when you came up with the idea, Gerard, what did you tell me that Terry Teague would be if I did that?
Captivated and delighted.
What?
Captivated and delighted.
That's right. You told me she would be captivated and delighted. But she's not, is she?
Apparently not.
No, apparently not at all from this letter. What is she, Gerard?
Concerned.
Concerned is exactly right. Concerned enough to write this angry letter. You're fired. Just get out of here, Gerard. Just beat it. Just hit the road. We don't... Okay, we got a great show for you folks tonight. I want to thank you for joining in. Sonny... Oh, it's just a joke. Let me get Jerry back in here. We didn't really fire... Jerry, come on back in. I'll be right back. I'll get Jerry because it's only a joke, and I want to prove it to you people that we would never fire a guy just like that. Jerry! I'll get him for you in just a second. Jerry! Where's Mulligan? What are you guys watching? What's going on? Donahue? You see Mulligan?
Cruel, heartless bosses who fire faithful employees for no reason after years of service. Jerry, how long were you with the Letterman Show?
Almost 6 years.
Did you say that your job was important to you?
Bill, it was my life.
And then you came to work one day ready to sweat blood for Letterman, and boom, he fires you. He gives you the boot.
It was like a bad dream, Phil. After all those years.
What do you do when your job is at the mercy of some monster whose sick idea of power is to recklessly destroy the lives of others? We'll be back in just a moment.
Onward and upward. Our first guest tonight wrote songs that became 10 gold records. At one time, he had composed 5 songs in the Billboard Top 100, an accomplishment only shared by the Beatles. This man is an actor, a restaurateur. Yes. A restaurateur.
I've been to his restaurant.
And a candidate for mayor of Palm Springs, California. Folks, please say hello to Sonny Bono.
I looked a little different. I was going to come out in a sweater and Levi's and chastity, and my wife said, "You can't go on that way." And so we ran over to the store about half hour before the show, bought the shirt, bought the pants.
Geez, you look terrific. And I saw you in the hallway for the first time ever in person, and I was immediately taken. And I don't know how to make this not sound silly, but you looked, geez, great.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
I don't know what else to say. And I understand you're expecting. You have
I'm going to be a papa. Yeah.
Well, that'll be good. How many kids do you have?
I have 2.
2.
I have a daughter, 29. And I have Chastity, and she's 18.
Right.
And I got the new Bambino coming.
29, 18, and still coming. Still arriving.
Yeah. It still works. Yeah. Is that what you want to know? I'm Italian. I'm pasta.
How many times have you been married?
I have been married 4 times.
4 times.
Yeah, I think I got it right.
Well, that's great. Yeah. And now you have temporarily at least left the world of show business, although I guess politics is really not far removed from show business, but you're running for mayor in Palm Springs?
Yeah, and I didn't leave it. It kind of left me for a while. After Sharon and I broke up, it got really hard for me. I mean, I love show business, but it got hard to...
Really rub it in, Sonny. Really go to work now.
Yeah, wait till she gets out here. No, it's not going to be like that. She has nice things to say about you, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So anyway, but now you find yourself... You own restaurants?
I own a restaurant. I got bored. I was calling up people and saying, I want to work in show business, and it got tougher. So one day I did a movie. I was doing Airplane 2, and I saw this little building, and for some reason, people want to own restaurants. I don't know why. It's like songwriter, singer, actor, own restaurant, and you visualize it like being Humphrey Bogart in Casablanca.
Right. Yeah.
It's not that way at all. People steal from you.
It's tough,
all your food goes out the back door.
Yeah.
Everybody's mad at you. The cooks walk out, and the sewers back up. But you don't get to see that part of it. But
but why did you want to run for the mayor of the city?
Well, I live in Palm Springs, and our city is a beautiful town, and so I opened a restaurant in Palm Springs, and I go, okay, here I am. And I said, well, I'm going to put up a sign and let them know I'm here. So I go down to the city and say, well, I'm going to put up a sign. They go, no, you can't put up a sign. I go, well, why? And they go, well, because. And I go, well, that's a silly reason. So we're kind of antiquated. And I'm a businessman there, and I have an investment there, and our town's not growing, and all the towns around us are growing, and they're kind of dictatorial there. And so after a while, you get mad and you go, well, I'm going to do whatever I can to change it. And they go, well, you try, son, you try.
So when is the election? The man is the incumbent. He's been there forever. Is that
40
the deal?
years.
40 years.
Yeah.
All right, enough about the politics.
Okay.
Let's get to the good stuff. What happened? Where did it all go wrong? One day, what happened? Because you guys, you were responsible, you molded, you put it all together, you had the look, you had the sound, you wrote the songs, it was your idea for the TV show, for the stage act, on, and then one day, bingo, it all goes south on you. What happened?
I ask myself that every day.
No, you don't.
No.
Do you?
No, I don't. You know, it is just so hard, I think, for two people to first be in love, and then be partners, and then be in show business together, and go into business together, and be equal in that business together, and kind of stay married. It's impossible. It's impossible
because it's not like an 8-hour-a-day job. It's round the clock.
And then you lose the relationship. Yep. And suddenly you're a business.
Yeah.
Like I look at Sonny and Cher almost like two other people. I love them. I love Sonny and Cher. Tonight's as exciting for me seeing Sonny and Cher as it is for other people. You know, you kind of feel the electricity of the two of them. I say, but it's.
Now, she's going to come out here in a second. When was the last time you guys appeared anywhere together, other than, say, like, I understand you're pretty good friends at this point. You go to dinner, you talk on the phone, that kind of thing?
Yeah, we're good friends. And Sharon and I have a thing that no one else will understand. Like we could call each other names, or we could do whatever. But when we see each other, there's something that always connects us.
Sure, that goes right back to the very strength, the very heart of the relationship.
Yeah, that won't ever go away.
Yeah.
And I mean, we could get really, we could do anything. But if somebody called on the phone and said, "Look, I need you right now," that thing comes back, you know. But then pride enters into it, and what sometimes the public puts us against each other,
well, it's
you know,
the natural thing. You're adversaries.
Yeah, or Cher's doing real great right now. How do you like that? Ha ha, you know, and that sort of thing.
But you're gonna be the mayor of a city.
Yeah.
So you know she should think twice about crossing any town lines.
She better watch it.
Yeah. What the hell were you wearing exactly? Is there a fire at the hotel or something?
No, didn't you describe it as something to be worn? Oh, no. An outfit you said of mine was, did she think she was going to Darth Vader's funeral?
Ah! But I got to tell you, you have tattoos all over the back part of your body.
Yes, I do.
What is that exactly? It looked to me, it's like a Rorschach thing there.
So then it could be anything you want it to be. What did you think it was, David?
Well, I was stunned. I knew you had one back there because I'd read that you had one, and maybe you even told me you had one. But I didn't realize it was so elaborate. It was like a billboard. Like, that's a lot of work.
I have everything but the late night logo on there.
Well, let's get to work.
No.
Now, what do you think about this? Is this any kind of? Does it bring back any kind of emotions, any kind of tensions for you?
I feel nothing.
Because you guys you still maintain an amicable relationship, right?
We have, you know, I think Sonny and I we were talking about this on the telephone. We have a very strange relationship that no one will ever understand except us. And I don't think I even understand it a lot.
I don't either.
All right.
Does it ever cross your mind, maybe in a moment of...
Do you know what a scoop this is? I don't know why. We should have gotten paid for this, Sonny, to come on late night and
yeah, I know. You're getting nothing out of this.
How about Zip?
You could have turned this into big dough somewhere.
Big bucks. I don't know where.
We're looking at scale.
Right.
Yeah. But do you ever think to yourself, gee, maybe we could get back together?
As in what capacity?
Get married again.
Well, I don't know. Mary wouldn't feel too good about that right now.
My wife wouldn't like that very much.
She's pregnant.
Are you friendly with his wife?
Mary, yeah.
And is Sonny friendly with your
I don't think. No, I don't think. I'm not even friendly with my husband. I don't think you know Robert.
Yeah, I've talked to him on the phone. He's really a nice guy. I've never met him.
So you've evolved beyond all of those feelings.
What are you trying to get to?
I don't know. I'm just killing time. Just killing time.
I expected more from you somehow.
Now don't start, Cher.
Okay.
Don't start. Did you do it again? Is that what happened?
Yeah. But what about I mentioned you in Letterman? I mean, I mentioned you in Witches. Did you notice that?
No.
They had somebody else's show, and I said, they had Johnny Carson's show. And I said, no, let's say Letterman.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I'm always thinking about you.
Well, yeah, I find that hard to believe, but thank you very much. What was the first... Did you guys work as a live act before you started recording?
No. Can I tell them about when we first met?
Yeah, go ahead.
When Sonny and I first met...
You have to clear this with Sonny?
Well, because it's a... Well, no, I mean, I just, you know, we've never actually
Like who gets to tell the story?
Right,
Oh,
he'll jump in, but
Okay.
you know how women are. I mean, I let him tell it and I jump in, but I just be in all the time. So I was 16 years old, and I was at a radio station, and Sonny walked in, and people had been talking about Sonny before he walked in. And he walked in, and I swear to God, this has only happened twice, and they were both Italians. He walked in, and everybody kind of faded around, like in a movie. Like when you guys are doing, you know, that weird stuff you do, your shows.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the screen gets all
Flashbacks.
wiggly.
Yeah,
right,
right,
okay.
sure.
And I looked at him, and I thought, that's the strangest man I've ever seen in my life. He had long hair and Beatle boots on. I mean, I never heard of the Beatles. And I started living with him, but he said, you could stay at my house if do you know how to cook or clean? And I said, well, I can't cook, but I could clean.
She couldn't clean.
And we had well, all right.
She was 16.
But I told him I was 19, and then he found out that I wasn't.
Told me she was 19.
And I said, all right, I'm not 19, but I'm 17, and next week is my birthday.
Right.
She
And I was going to be 18, but I turned 17.
She could lie. this kid could really.
I was living on the street.
She ran away from home. I didn't know that, and she looked 18, 19, 20, and.
How old were you at the time? You're 27,
I was 27.
28? Yeah.
And so I saw her, and we double dated. She went out with her boyfriend, and she fixed me up with a girlfriend, and we liked each other.
We danced, but I had no.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that part.
No.
Oh, yeah. That was it.
Let the record show that Cher had no zits. She had a lovely complexion for a girl of that age. And
No.
Where did that come from? You
Well,
just
because
blew
I was
that
going
one.
to try and think of breasts, and they didn't just come quickly enough to
Well,
me.
that wasn't important.
No, it was. It was very important to him. He invited me. Do you remember the day you invited me to the beach and you came running down the hallway? This was so awful. It broke my heart. He came running. You were in love with Melissa. He came running down the hallway, and I stepped out of the bathing suit, and he was like, "Oh, all right. I guess you could come along. Come along." Meanwhile, we're sharing a bedroom. Women are coming in there, jumping over my twin bed to get into bed with him.
all right.
And I'm thinking, what is going on here? Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Mimi?
I do.
Okay.
I was crazy about her, but I didn't want her to know, so I thought I'd make her jealous a little
We
bit.
used to go, like, we'd do things like go to the store and buy paint, and we'd sit home and, like, remember we painted that purple candle all day long?
Painted a candle.
No, we had watercolors, and it was our model. Anyway, and I told my mother I was living with a stewardess, and I lost almost all of his clothes because my girlfriend lived next door. When my mother would come over, I would take all of his socks and shorts and all of his clothing, run next door and throw it through her living room window. And my mother once came over, and I didn't get a chance to get everything out, so I put the socks and the underwear in the tea cupboard. And my mother said from another room, "I think I'm going to go make myself some tea." "No, Mother!" I went and threw myself. I said, "Mother, when I come to your house, I don't go in your cupboards."
Yeah.
Anyway, she knew something was strange.
Yeah.
You know? And also the stewardess was never there.
Bear in mind, she was 16 at the time,
Yeah.
so I could have. I
Right.
put
Well, I was
my
17.
life in jeopardy.
I was 17 at that time.
How long were you guys a professional entity together?
Well, we were professional 1 year after we weren't living together, so that was like 11 years.
11 years.
11 years.
Yeah.
And do you like Sonny, do you look back at that and think, geez, those were two other people at this point?
Well, it's really weird. There's a part that I could kind of jump over, the beginning Sonny and Cher, like when we first met, we were together and we were first trying to be Sonny and Cher. They're much more real to me than those two people.
Like when you see this picture here, what do you think of,
I think of our bedroom.
aside from Sonny's stomach, what comes to your mind?
That's not his stomach, that's the way the photos do it.
Oh, is that right?
Well, show us your stomach, David.
No, well... Well, you wanted to mention something before
I want to plug one thing. I waited for Cher. I waited. She's doing solos, she's doing movies now. So I figured I'm going to get a new singing partner. So I've got a new singing partner.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Who would that be, Sonny?
And we're gonna premiere December 31st in Palm Springs. We're gonna open the convention center with a big 60s rock and roll show. And
She's blonde, however.
She's blonde.
This is for real? You actually have
For real.
a new...
I have a new singing
And what is her
partner.
name?
Her name is, well, I'm going to be with, like, the Mamas and Papas, Dion.
But who will you
Madonna.
be singing with?
I will be singing with Chastity Bono.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
He won't come out. She's hiding back there. And she said, "Do you think he's going to ask me to come out there, Mom? I'm not going to come out there."
So.
Well, I wouldn't do that.
She's a
I
great.
said, "I don't know. You can never tell what he's going to ask you to do."
Now, would you, if she came home with a tattoo all over her butt, would that drive you nuts?
Well, but you know what? I was 27 years old when I did that. My mother doesn't tell me what to do anymore. I have to tell you something. Today, Chastity was saying, we were discussing the fact that I wanted to get a mohawk one time. And Chastity threw herself against the bathroom door and she said, "You can't do this, you can't do that." And she said, "This is ridiculous." She said, "You should be throwing yourself against the door saying,
That's right.
but
She's the voice of reason now.
She is the voice of reason. I'm very reasonable, but when you bring out the worst in me.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
It was better. It was better that we came back together like this on this show because it's crazy, I think, as you are and all of your faults and all that stuff. But you know what I mean? No, but he borders on Johnny Carson, okay? And okay, wait. Johnny Carson once tried to have me thrown out of a house. Do you remember that?
I don't know that we want to get into that exactly.
No, because you're your boss.
Was thrown.
Good deal.
Was it his house? Just lovely. A little gift here from Cher. Sonny, thank you very much for coming tonight.
Pleasure.
Good luck in the campaign. I hope you win. Nice to meet
Yeah.
you. And Cher, thank you again. It was terrific. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Good luck to
Okay.
you. Monday, folks, Martin and Lewis right here.